Listen, it's Canada. And in Canada, worse in some provinces than others, but in Canada itself, the desperate love of real estate is hard to kill. It really is. Because some people are going through enormous turmoil now, enormous stress, financial stress in their lives. But the magic of real estate still seems to hold for them in incomprehensible ways. The madness, the infinite desire to see real estate go up, the incredible addiction to hopium that is just the hope bong, if you will, that is just so present. All right, I'll give you an example because we get phone calls constantly. I talk to consumers, borrowers pretty much every day, and obviously we're a big company. We got lots of employees, but well, we're not. We're a small company, but we got a bunch of employees who handle the calls. But I take some calls every day from ordinary people who want to talk about real estate issues. And I took a call from someone just the other day. So I'll set the stage. There are a person in Brampton who is really, really interested in real estate and has gotten really involved in real estate. And the call went sort of something like this. Yes, Ron, I'm thinking about making an offer on this new construction property. It's 2.4 million. And my first reaction is, whoa, new construction? Like new construction stopped. People stop. Oh no, it's already built. Okay, it's already built. So what happened? Like, wouldn't they normally have pre-sold it, and then built it? And no, I don't think so. That happened in this case, but I think it's a great deal. It used to be a year ago. I'm thinking to myself, a year ago, they've had a new construction house sitting there for a year? What's going on here? So a year ago, it was being offered for 2.94 million, and today they've dropped it to 2.42 million. That's an enormous reduction, isn't it? And I said, no, it's not an enormous reduction. It was a batshit crazy unsellable price a year ago on this new construction thing. The builder's dying with it, and they've cut the price substantially, but it's not a great deal. It was just totally stupid the first offer a year ago. Yes, I know, but still, I think it might be. Do you think it would be worthwhile making an offer? I said, why don't you just wait another 2 months? They'll drop the price to 2.2 and it might sell for 2 million even. I mean, it might be down $1 million or $900,000+ because obviously the first price was nuts. And I don't think this price will get any action at all anyway. Oh, okay. I see. But I have another question. I'm thinking, you have another question? There's another property we're talking about here? Yeah, I have another question. I have a rental townhouse that I bought in late 2022. But I bought it previously as pre-construction, so I'd really bought it almost a year and a half before that. But yeah, I paid $780,000 for that townhome, and I'd like to sell it now because I have had a private mortgage the whole time. So I'm thinking, what the fuck, a private mortgage? Private mortgage, that must have been really, really expensive money. We're talking 2 years ago, back in 2022, 2.5 years ago or whatever, that would be a rate in around 10%, for the love of Jesus. I mean, that's crazy. And then he said, yes, I have been losing money on that property, so I would like to sell it now. I think I can get, I believe, $960,000 for it. So at that moment, my head is fucking exploding. Okay, you paid $780 at a time when houses were, when it was up top of the market, and you got a private mortgage because you clearly can't qualify for a mortgage. You've been renting it and losing money continuously for at least 2 years. And now you think you can make a you could sell something you paid $780 at the top, and that today in Brampton, you could sell a townhouse for $960,000. So I said to him, no, I don't think I think you will not even get the $780 for it. I think you will only get like $720 or $699 if you really want to try to move it fast. No, Ron, I'm sure the values have increased substantially. In Brampton? Like in Brampton, in the nexus of having eight international students sleep on futons in the basement to try to make the value of the property versus the mortgage work? Like, you really think that? Like, folks, what I'm saying is this. There is ideas about real estate that even in the face of the last 14 months, 15 months of continuous worry and issues and clarity that prices are coming down and clarity that the values, that if you were unfortunately bought at the wrong time, you have taken a value hit, okay? But that's real. It's real. Frills, okay? And why is it absent amongst people? I get it. We have internal biases. We have cognitive biases that we believe we're right in some cases just because we have to believe that, or else we've taken a fantastic beating. But even though this person had lost money on a townhouse for over 2 years, they were still really interested in the possibility that they could get a bargain on a new construction house. It's big. It's about 4,000 square feet. Big, but totally wrongly priced at nearly $3 million, like ridiculous. And now that it's not just crazy, now that it's come down from just totally crazy to still wrong pricing at $2.4 million, still too much, still doesn't make sense to do because it's way too much, still, but because it's come down, it's a bargain now. No, but look, this thinking is still out there. This person is considering this possibility no matter how beaten up they've been on other things. The desperate love of real estate is hard to kill in Canada, but in Ontario particularly.